So I moved across most of my stuff. As you can see, the UI is going to be a bit different because this was my old UI, this was my preferred UI. I don't know if you guys actually saw this, but this was the UI I was using before the crash. I like it a lot better. Obviously I don't like these health bars. I don't really like some of this. This should be a bit shorter and a bit more in the middle. This should be on top. Yeah, the size is a bit different, but this is pretty much it. Now, with this little buff debuff thing, we're going to talk about this a bit later. Well, no, we don't need to talk about it. It's just for buffs and debuffs and all that stuff. Obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff. The thing is, there's upgrade buttons. And now in the move, I actually lost my upgrade buttons because I was stupid enough to copy it over and go, oh, freak, I forgot. With the upgrade buttons, they need a special script part of them, and damn, I forgot it, and I lost it. So I'm going to have to rewrite that from scratch. Now, I could go back to my video, I could try to build a better one or a different one or whatever. And I'm just going to do a bit of both, right? Now, I have not looked at my code yet, so, or my open previous stuff, so I'm just going to go off, yes, and so what we're going to do is we're going to have this thing called our, oh, apparently we enter my credentials. We're not going to do that right now. Give away credentials, that's not good. What should we even look at? No, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply, I'm just trying to think how we want to do this, because the thing is that before, how are we holding, how many upgrade points do you have? Do we hold it as a stat? I think that's the best way to do it, is to hold it as a stat. Or do we just hold it as a number under inventory? I would say we hold it as a stat. I would say that's probably the best way we could do it. I think I deleted the wrong ones, but it's fine. I'm just going to delete all those, open back up into manager, open back up, no, not play hand, not the stupid stat one. There we go. These both done, so what we're going to do is we're going to have another stat, right? And we're going to just add to this, and this is going to be called our experience. This is for later, it's just, I decided to do it now. And we're going to call max experience. Yeah. That's just for later. Now what, because my experience thing broke too, which I was pretty upset by. It wasn't big, so it was really easy, but still. You can't forget to do these things sometimes. I'm just trimming this stuff. Yeah, so I got a bunch of collisions. Apparently I'm doing under stats. I shouldn't be doing under stats. Okay, what are you doing? Fix this later. It will literally just be moving this across somewhere. And I'm not going to do that in the video. So now we're going to talk about what do we want. Well, we want experience as in our upgrade points. We want to call them upgrade points. And this is what it's part to do with upgrade points is obviously experience. Because how do you get them? Experience. So abilities will be upgraded through this way, and there's more ways you can get upgrade points. You can buy them whenever you level up. You get an experience point. There's many ways you can get it. They're pretty expensive. They're like in items and stuff, and you can't keep buying items. It's a single time passive. And I believe we'll use a static variable for that one. Now the thing is that with this whole script, we gotta make sure that how we do it is proper, right? So what we're going to do is we're actually check a thing called unused, and this is going to be this variable here, right? We're going to have a public G8, we're just going to have unused points. This unused point system is a lot better than people think. It's actually probably better than just saying upgrade points, but this can be total number of upgrade points, right? So what's going to happen is that whenever you use an upgrade point, whenever you use an unused point, it's going to go to the upgrade points and say you've used one, just so we can track that. So maybe we can do undoing in the future, maybe. But right now it's just going to be a simple track. We can move it later if we don't want to track it. It's not a big thing. So we're going to check if you actually have unused points. So if the unused is greater than 0, so you actually have unused points, then we want to do something. So what do we want to do? Well, we want to let user buy stuff. So what we're going to do? Well, we're going to have a list of we'll make this private, and they're all called upgrade buttons, aren't they? Actually, we can have a public because we're stupid enough and we call them all the same thing. Actually, no, we can make them private. A private transform array called our we're going to call this. I think we're just going to simply call it upgrade buttons. Yeah, it's fun. I don't really care. Okay, well, we'll go edit, advanced, format document, Abby. There you go. So we got upgrade buttons, and we're gonna go like all the stuff. We're gonna do the same thing for int I is equal to 0. I is I probably should be doing this under the ability manager. No clue why I am doing it here. Why the freak am I doing it here? Let's just change this and make sure no one realizes. Because apparently I think the ability manager is something else. I don't know. Should be under here. And then we want to let user buy stuff. Or upgrade stuff, more like. Upgrade. So we have unused points here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for int I is equal to 0, I is less than upgrade points. Upgrade points dot length, I plus plus. And then we're going to essentially for them we're going to say upgrade buttons of I is equal to GameObject.find. What we're going to do is we're going to find or simply I think we just call them upgrade buttons plus I. This. Yep. And we're just going to go for each of these. And I think it's actually FN. There we go. 0 1. On Mac, the best thing about it I find is that you can just press enter and it'll allow you to change the name without you having to actually do press FN F2, so .fn, whatever kind of thing, and that makes it a lot easier. So dot transform. I'm going to say upgrade buttons to new transform of 5, yeah, because you have 5 abilities. No, you have 6 apparently. Oh, because the faction ability, which counts as an ability. Actually, I don't even know why I did it. I'm just gonna ignore it. We are gonna edit advanced format document, so it formats it properly. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say we're gonna have a few things. We're gonna have a transform, which is gonna be our well, it's kind of gonna be our like our upgrade buttons mains. I should just be able to go for these. The problem is actually we're gonna have a boolean. Yeah, this is it. Is using how we just go points available. The thing is, because we want to activate it if we have, and so this is just a way to check if we've activated it or not, right? So we're going to check if unused points is greater than 0 and points available. But you know we don't need any of this stuff. We're just going to do it this way. This is really, I'm just trying to go, oh, we should do it this way, we should do it this way. Then we're just going to go, let's just do it the simple way. Simple way is easier. I'm just going to go for int I is equal to 0, I is less than upgrade buttons at length. So for every upgrade button, and we're just going to say simply upgrade buttons of I dot set active. Oh, so there we go. Everything's gonna be fixed. Else. Actually no, because when we click it, all buttons will be reactivated. Actually, we're gonna do it this way. Void activate buttons. We want a boolean value. I'm going to go this in here. Activate buttons. And we're going to say true. So that means on one of our, so whenever you click something on our item data, we can say, or ability data in this case, we can say activate buttons false, and it'll turn all of them false. Which is fine. Now we want ability data. Unused points is never assigned to, but always set default by 0. Actually, this needs to be public. There we go, I'm happy. Oh, it's happy. Which makes me more happy. So here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have. There's only press. Yes, because there's only press. Because you know press thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have something called a public void upgrade. And we can go if go apparently ability manager dot instance dot instance dot unused points is greater than 0. These shouldn't be popping up anyway, but we're just checking this. Then what we're gonna do is now we're gonna go, okay, well let's do the effect. We're gonna go, well, our current ability dot apply dot level. I'm gonna give it of current ability dot apply level plus 1. So that's gonna be simple. And then what after that, now we're gonna go, okay, well, ability manager dot ability instance dot unused points minus, and then we get ability manager dot ability instance dot activate buttons, and we're gonna say false, and then we'll reactivate them if needed. So you'll see them pop down and then pop back up instead of just staying up, which is probably the best way. So how about we do this? Then we can go if ability instant the ability instance dot unused points is equal to 0. Yes. Oh, so there's no need to touch anything, right? Simple. Now we're done, basically. There's not much else needed. There's no way for me to just do advanced format all documents, so you can't go format them as you go. Now, upgrade's simple. We can just go click all these buttons and we can just or should be able to just upgrade that. Wait, we're gonna call it level add. Let's fix that problem. See? Yay! And there's still gonna be a few that are broken, but hey, surprisingly, a lot of them are broken. I don't know why. There must be a problem. Surprisingly, that's weird. Oh well. So we have fourth ability, and then we have the fifth ability. The fifth ability is going to simply just have the level add, and so is the fourth. So when we start the game, apparently no reference. It's a stupid copy thing it's mucking up. Let's have a look. Does it increase? It increases, and it looks for things called The problem is the shop's an item. That's why. I always do this every single time and I never realize I do it. And apparently things up. No, they shouldn't be. Probably because they should be disabled. So on find, it's pretty easy. We're just gonna have a very simple little button here that says after we're done buttons, well, upgrade buttons. Well, I think it's called like activate. Yeah, there we go, and we can say false. And we should see them all go down, and they won't pop up. Yes, good, beautiful. And then we're gonna go to scripts and we'll go, okay. Well, you've just received an item. Right, we'll do this through a different method, but right now we'll just go, hey, you have one item. So they all pop up. We click it. Well, you don't have an item anymore. Now, if we look at this item, we actually see this item has a level applied level of 0. Because for some reason I didn't apply it properly. We'll just have a look. Ability 1. Oh, we haven't. So it's going to say switch level. And it's going to say debug. How about we just go level applied. Let's go to level. And then debug.log. Level. This is just the simplest way for us to write now, because what this will mean is that this is just a simple way for us to have a little level bonus without having to need to have the level bonus, I guess. Having to write the whole thing, so we'll add 2 points. And what you see is you see that we can activate this, and if we activate this, nothing happens. But why is it letting me click this? Well, the problem is because it's actually not checking that. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually, instead of just going to popping them all up like we've done here, what we're actually going to do is we're going to actually say to each of the shop data. But the shop data isn't running it. Are we actually keeping hold of abilities? Yeah, we are. So what we're going to check is we're going to check if ability. We don't care about turning them off. This is only if value. Actually, we don't want this here. We want this here. So when we go for each one, if our value is equal to true, so value, what we want to do is we actually want to just do a little thing beforehand. If value is equal to true, then do this, right? We're going to do it anyway. Actually, not always. Because if it doesn't have an item, then we're going to check if it has an item. So we're going to go ability panel. What you want? Got panels of I. One. And we're going to do is we're going to check the .get component. And we get ability data. We're going to check the current item. And we're going to set the texture. I'm going to say that does not equal no. So if like this, and then what we're going to just check is we're also going to check. Now that's just going to make sure that there's actually an item there. But what also we want to check is we also want to check the lowest level of it. So we have something called the ability level. This is the level that the ability starts off with. Right? And we go ability level, plus. This is the level the ability starts off with, right? And so now we're going to go back to our default ability, right? And we're going to make sure we have an extra thing. We're going to have something called our public. Yeah, we're going to have something called a public. Level required. This is going to integer. level required for actions. Simple. So let's go for this. I'm going to say, well, our level required is equal to 1. So it requires to be level 1 before we can use this. So what we're going to do is we're going to check here, and we're just going to check, well, if that is true, well, how about we just take a copy of it? So we're just going to say a ability data is equal to ability panels dot li dot get component ability data. It does not seem as good as the previous one. Now we're just checking, and we're going to call this data. Now what we're doing simple check. We're going to say if data dot countability dot texture does not equal null, so we actually have an item there, and the level applied is equal to what you want. So we want to say the level countability dot level required is less than or equal to our stats dot stat instance dot level. Then you can add the game object. You get what I'm saying? And the data dot countability dot level that's gonna be for later when we say the cap of how many you can do. And the game object dot selective is equal to value. Okay. Else. That. Now I think that's mostly done for today, and we're passing I actually think, oh, is it a passing error? Like, yeah, I just made an extra one. Okay. So let's go run through this, and we're just gonna see.